Do you think it's art?
On this episode of Dudesy.
Well, I don't know if I've never been brave enough.
They are among us.
Yeah. Go
Back to tomorrow and plan for yesterday. Everything you're thinking will be the things I say. I made the world inside your head.
And then they do that, and then it goes in there. Then we go in there. What's in there? Us. Yeah, we're in there. Welcome to Dudesy. Welcome all. It is a Dudesy-ful day. I am your reigning, defending, undisputed Dudesy episode champion, Will Sasso.
I am merely Chad Kultgen, sitting to the right of the champion. Of course, this is Dudesy, an AI-generated podcast that has access to all of Will and I's data, all of our information, and it uses that information to tailor the show to our comedic sensibilities.
Yeah, it sure does, Chad. And I like to say that, Dudesy does its thing. It runs the wheels of steel. But without me and my pal Chow over here, it's all for naught. We are Dudesy. Without us, D can't do the things that D does. And this is going to be a very interesting episode with regard to what D does. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Anyway, with us as always is, shit.
Treat it with respect.
Lulio, il cane di strada italiano. This means the Italian street dog. And look at him. He's just having a little rest inside his binky bunker. Doesn't want to be disturbed. Come on. Oh, I gotta get him. I gotta get him and give him a kiss. He's my friend that I always miss. It's just he smells like a nice cinnamon little ginger snap treat. Give him a kiss.
I don't like to
give him a kiss right on the mouth. All right.
No, thank
One
you.
day. Oh, my boy. Oh, my sweetie boy. He's my sweetie friend that follows me around everywhere again and again and again. Hey, Luli, what's been going on lately? You been hanging? Yeah, I had a good weekend. I watched the Chiefs-Dolphins game. Oh, you enjoyed the Chiefs-Dolphins game, Luli? Yeah, I watched the game, and Taylor Swift, she's there, she's a supporter of her boyfriend, Travis Kelce, and she dancing back and forth, very happy. And Chad, I think you're right. I think that maybe she's going to replace Usher to do the Super Bowl halftime show.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thank you, Lily. I'm glad that you agree with me.
Yeah,
Finally.
sometimes your theories, they make sense. Other times they don't. I love them. I love you so much. Kiss you on your back and put you back into your little space where you go.
Welcome to the 88th episode of Dudesy. I hope everyone had a great week. Mine's been pretty interesting, and we've certainly got a lot to get to. So let's jump right in. Then, Will, we're going to indulge in another round of impression optimization with Impression Optimization 4, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Unnecessary.
Then I want to hear what you both thought of the first ever MTV Video Music Awards in a segment I'm calling What Videos Used to Be Like Back Then.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to wrap today's show up with a frank conversation about the brand new UFO video released last week in our final segment. Are they among us or not?
Fuck yes, dude.
Okay, sounds like fun.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one.
Okay, yeah. There's a bunch of shit that, like the MTV Video Music Awards thing, we know about that because we watch it on our Patreon. But
I'm going to do something right now. You may like this, you may not like this, but at the end of our Dudesy After Dudesy, I think last week, I said eventually I was going to call my shot about winning that fucking belt. I think after what just happened, how you were kind of shitting on what D did, guess what?
What?
I'm calling my shot.
Give me a fucking
I'm
break.
taking the fucking belt at the end of this goddamn show. Mark my words. Today.
Okay.
The belt's coming back home.
Chad, you fucking...
I'm calling it. Shot called.
Well, this will be hilarious. I can't wait to fucking take this title in not just through 2024, as the smart booking says on Roman Reigns, who is undefeated as the WWE Undisputed Universal Champion. I'm taking this title all the way through next year. Mm-hmm. It's coming with me until I'm going way past your record of 31. And this is going to be staying with me because that's the smart booking. But do you, pal? You just said, whatever. You said a lot of shit.
I think you got about, let me see here, 45 minutes to hang on to that belt, and then I'm taking it home.
Yeah, you're funny.
Dudesy has formed an astonishing partnership with DraftKings.
UFC 297 is bringing a stacked fight card to Toronto and throwing down on the action with DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of UFC, will take your excitement level north of the border. New customers can bet $5 to get $200 instantly in bonus bets. We've got Neil Magny at plus 260 against Mike Mallet at minus 325. You've got Raquel Pennington at plus 140 against Myra Bueno Silva at minus 166. And in the main event, you've got Sean Strickland at minus 135 against Dricus Duplessis at plus 114.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app with code DUDESY, DUDESY. New customers bet just $5 on UFC 297 and get $200 instantly in bonus bets only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code DUDESY. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 plus age, varies by jurisdiction, void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. See dkng.com/MMA for eligible and deposit restrictions, terms, and responsible gaming resources. You're a funny guy.
You both brought up some interesting points. Thanks for weighing in.
Okay.
Doing impersonations is lots of fun, so let's keep the fun going. Will, my little itty-bitty darling, my dear, you do a great Arnold Schwarzenegger impression, but we both know it can be even better. So open up that impression optimization folder. Let's put your Arnold impression through the paces and see if we can't get it to the next level. This is impression optimization 4. Arnold Schwarzenegger, begin.
I fucking love these, dude.
Impressions can always get better. Yeah, sure. Okay, so
You're offended?
no, I'm not offended. I'm just saying, like, you know, the guy
Your
wrote in.
Schwarzenegger's perfect. I get it.
I've been doing that fucking thing since the guy mentioned Mad TV there. I used to be on the sketch show there, and I do a bunch. Yeah,
Sure.
I do in person. I did Arnold Schwarzenegger, but Dudesy says we can make it better, so
Hell
let's make
yeah.
it better because I love Dudesy. I love making this show with my pal Chal over here.
Me too.
And I love everyone. If you have tuned in, thank you so much, and thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Thank you for subscribing on your platform of choice with regard to podcasts, hitting that notification bell, doing all the things, especially the PODs, the pals of Dudesy out there who enjoy shit like this. And that's why we do it. And that's the end of that sentence. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do, I'm going to tune up my Arnold. I don't know why we do this.
I can't
All right,
wait.
okay, here we go. Let's get this Arnold into fighting shape.
Yeah.
Jesus, I'm thirsty. It's almost as if I ate a bunch of pizza sunflower seeds. Baseline. Okay. 9, 2. Hold the fuck on. I just got to read the baseline words.
I know.
here.
I'm sorry.
All right. 9, 2, 4. Asshole Aston assumed Astrid acted astonished at Aston's aspirations as an astrophysicist acting alone at the Aspen Asparagus Assembly.
Sure.
Okay. That was good. I hope you got some data out of that.
Yeah.
Limit breaking.
Okay.
Will, let's see how many times you can. Let's see how many times you can say yeah as Arnold Schwarzenegger in a single breath. Chad, you count, then try again and see if you can beat it. Because I go, yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to count
right.
this accurately, but I'll do my best. I think 57.
Okay, let's try again.
But I don't know. Wait.
What?
I think that was 57. I'm not positive.
All right. Well, I'll go way over 57 now.
I'll try to give the same accuracy.
Please count along
Okay.
if you're enjoying the poncho. Okay, here we go.
You're picking me out. What are you doing?
Here we go. Yeah.
I think that was 53.
Ah, fuck. Whatever. Yeah, I didn't take a big enough. But I gotta improve my
It started like
impression.
slowing down and tapering off when you were out of breath.
Breathing
That was
exercises.
good, dude. That was a
Okay.
fun one.
Oh, here's one. Musicality.
Oh.
Please sing Allentown by Billy Joel to the best of your ability as Arnold Schwarzenegger, of course. Yeah,
Great.
well, I don't even need to look at the lyrics. Well, we're living here in Allentown, and they're closing all the factories down. Out in Bethlehem, they're killing time, filling out forms, standing in line. Yeah, parents fought the Second World War. Our fathers
They fought what?
Our fathers fought the Second World War. Spent their weekends on the Jersey Shore. Met the mothers in the USO. Asked them to dance. Dance with them slow. And we're living here in Allentown. But the restlessness was handed down. And it's getting very hard to stay. Oh, shh.
Oh, nice.
Dun, dun. They're living here in Allentown. Okay, that's all of that.
Sound like
Very
you're
good.
trying to replace Billy Joel.
See? You see what happens?
Yeah, dude.
You see what happens when we do things? You understand what happens here with Dudesy?
Yeah.
Things happen. Okay. Situational awareness. Please do a brief improvisational monologue as Arnold Schwarzenegger in the following situations. There's 3 of these.
Right.
Coming out of a movie theater in the middle of the day to sunlight so bright it temporarily blinds you and you accidentally get hit by a car.
Okay.
Okay. I really enjoyed Avatar too. It's so bright outside. Hey, I forgot because I'm inside the movie and the movie is so long. I forgot that it's the daytime, but it's still the afternoon. Hey, Jim Cameron, how many more Avatars do you need to make? You only made the 2 Terminators, and now you're making 3 and 4 and 5 Avatars. That's too many Avatars to have.
He's just saying this to himself as he's stumbling around blinded by the
Oh,
sunlight.
well, I'm getting kind of hungry. Look across the street. There's a El Pollo Loco. I guess. He gets hit by a
That
car.
was the car hit. Yeah.
Good stuff,
That was
yeah.
good, dude.
Number 2, waking up at 3 a.m., craving your favorite pickled eggs. But when you get to the fridge, you discover your daughter's fiance is already there, and he's eaten them all.
Common. That's a very relatable situation.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
Hey, Russell. I don't know. What are you doing? You're not eating my eggs. Those are my prized pickled eggs, you asshole. I can only get those in one little shop in Santa Barbara to get those eggs. Those are pizza flavored pickled eggs.
Sure.
They taste like egg. They taste like pizza. And they taste like pickled.
Yeah.
Yeah, Russ. This is bullshit. You can't marry my daughter anymore. You get out of here. You eat my eggs.
I can't believe.
All right,
Fucking
whatever.
Russ. What a piece of shit.
Yeah, Rusty. Being asked to give a speech at your 8th grade geometry teacher's funeral.
Oh my God.
You know, Mrs. Gonzalez, she was an incredible teacher there to do geometry for me. When I came from Austria, I had education, but then I had to relearn this stuff. Yeah. She's in high school. Mrs. Gonzalez, she taught me about all the different geometries, that they have. There's so many. There's a parallelogram.
I knew it. I knew this shit was coming.
The quadrilateral, the cube, the sphere. There's even the shapes like a rectangle cube.
Yeah.
You know, a circle. And Mrs. Gonzalez, she taught me all of this. And now she's take her final resting place in a rectangular cuboid. That's a coffin shape. All
right, that was good.
That was great. Dude.
Scene work. Please read this. Oh, this is fucking silly stuff. Hold on a sec. Chad, don't burp.
I'm taking a drink. I'm not even burping close to
Be
that.
careful. It's got carbonation in it. Scene work. Please read this iconic monologue from Miranda Priestley in The Devil Wears Prada as Arnold Schwarzenegger. Of course,
wow.
that was Meryl Streep.
Yeah.
Okay. This is literally a fucking monologue from The Devil Wears Prada. This stuff. This is a classic scene.
There's already like I could see you the duel between professional actor and Schwarzenegger impersonation happening right now. It's
I
great.
am a professional actor by
I know,
trade. I don't know if you know. You pretend to be all sorts of things when you do. You pretend
Yeah,
this
man.
and that. All right. This stuff. Oh, okay. I see. You think this has nothing to do with you. You go to your closet. You select, I don't know, that lumpy blue sweater, for instance. Because you're trying to tell the world that you take yourself too seriously to care about what you put on your back. But what you don't know is that sweater is not just blue. It's not turquoise. It's not lapis. It's actually cerulean. You're also blithely unaware of the fact that in 2002, Oscar de la Renta did a collection of cerulean gowns. And then, I think it was Yves Saint Laurent, wasn't it? Who showed cerulean military jackets. I think we need a jacket here. And then cerulean quickly showed up in the collections of 8 different designers. Then it was filtered down through the department stores and then trickled down into some tragic casual corner where you, no doubt, fished it out of some clearance bin. However, that blue represents millions of dollars of countless jobs. And it's sort of comical how you think that you've made the choice that exempts you from the fashion industry, when in fact, you're wearing a sweater that was selected for you by the people in this room from a pile of stuff. Thank you.
Thank you. Moving
That was
on.
great.
Thank you,
dude.
D. And that's why this is staying.
Can you imagine if Schwarzenegger would have been in that role? Actually, in that movie in Devil Wears Prada instead of Meryl Streep.
That wouldn't have made much sense to some people, but it makes sense to me because I'm also the guy who
AI,
believes
give us
that
that.
Jay Lethal should have played Ric Flair in The Iron Claw, a wonderful movie. With
Hopefully, Dudesy can hook us up with both of those pieces of media very soon.
Wow. Will you just increase the laughability of your Arnold Schwarzenegger by 3%? Now, that's what I call optimization. By the way, if you haven't taken a trip to the lobby yet to visit dudesystore.com, you might want to think about it and take your time. There's a lot to see. Dudesy logo t-shirts, Good Job Boner mugs, other Dudesy t-shirts, other Dudesy mugs, and don't forget to get 2 of everything just in case you slip in a puddle of motor oil or sauce and ruin your clothes and break your mug. You don't want to have to explain being covered in oil or sauce and also have to explain why you're holding the fractured remnants of a mug handle to your date.
Sure.
That's not what love stories are made out of. Now on with the show.
Yeah, on with the show. Actually, right now, this is usually the part of the show where I read comments, mostly from our YouTube, from our wonderful audience out there. But I've had an ass full of comments for today. I would like to just get, can we skip the comments today, please?
Sounds good to me, champ.
Okay.
Last week, I had you guys watch the very first MTV Video Music Awards from 1984. Now that you've had time to sit with it, I'd love to hear what you both thought of what videos used to be like back then and what the experience of watching it again was like. This is what videos used to be like back then. Begin
Unreal. We had a great time as we're sitting here now. Last Friday on Dudesy Plus, which is at patreon.com/Dudesy. We watched the 1984 Video Music Awards. We smoked some Gainabis, and we watched that 2.5-hour show. The entire thing is available now. Head on over to patreon.com/Dudesy if you want to check it out. What a fucking gas. Holy shit.
So
it was 40 years ago, and things were different.
Yeah. It transported me right back to being whatever, 7 or 8 years old, watching that when I was a kid. And just I don't know if this is like I'm getting old and it's just like it was better in my day, but it seemed like to me everybody who was on that stage was just the biggest music person in the world.
I'm gonna look it up. Actually,
they were all super famous. It was like David Bowie, Van Halen, Madonna, Michael Jackson, obviously. It just seemed like everybody was a giant, iconic music legend. And I feel like now we have Taylor Swift. Maybe Bad Bunny's in that realm. There's a couple of people like that.
Right.
But it's not like it was. It just isn't like it was. I don't know how else to put it in terms of how influential music was.
Absolutely.
Duran.
Yeah.
They were there.
Live,
Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah, she was there too. This is the list of live musical performances from that show.
Okay.
Rod Stewart did Infatuation. Madonna did Like a Virgin, a very famous performance where she's, rolling around on the stage there. Huey Lewis and the News did I Want a New Drug. David Bowie did Blue Jean.
Yep.
Tina Turner did What's Love Got to Do with It. ZZ Top did Sharp Dressed Man. And Ray Parker Jr. closed the show with Ghostbusters.
That's unreal.
And it's a good thing that a fight didn't start backstage between Huey Lewis and the News and Ray Parker Jr. I also want to, I'm just on Wikipedia here. I got to read you the list of presenters. And it's like, whatever. We're fucking old heads, And so when we were kids, this would have been Ed Koch, Cyndi Lauper, Roger Daltrey, Grace Slick, and Mickey Thomas from Starship, Ronnie Wood, Daryl Hall, and John Oates. They're in a big lawsuit right now with each other. That's sort of weird. Peter Wolf, Dale Bozzio. All right, well, maybe it wasn't all that great. I don't know who that is. Rick Ocasek, Mick Jagger, Andy Summers and Stuart Copeland from the Police, Herbie Hancock, John Landis, Rod Stewart, and Ron Wood. They were fucking drunk, and that was amazing. Billy Idol, Simon Le Bon, Belinda Carlisle, Eddie Murphy, and Joe Piscopo. And this thing was, and David Lee Roth, Van Halen won an award, and David Lee Roth went up there and was just, it was so cool to be transported back. Dan Aykroyd and Bette Midler were the hosts. They did a fucking amazing job. It was Bette Midler essentially just calling from her, cabaret shows and one of the many talents of hers that made her famous, just running off at the fucking mouth. And Dan Aykroyd was classic Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah. And it was also interesting, I thought, to look back at like the short form music videos, which really at that time were kind of blossoming into an art form unto themselves. Michael Jackson had just done Thriller, which like cracked it open. It's like, this is what you do in a music video. It's not just your record label gives you like $5,000 and you go off in an alley somewhere and fuck around.
Yeah, that's what they did in the 90s with a lot of piece of shit like grunge videos. It's just like,
some of them.
Here's, put a sepia tone on that motherfucker, roll around in a forest somewhere, and then there's a performance part that's usually in the corner of a fucking warehouse.
But the videos that were winning awards...
I don't know if I've never been brave enough, and I'm a little bit something out there on my wheels going on, and I'm a did.
What they did though in this 84 one, the videos that were like really lauded were the Cars video. You might think,
you might
won
think
video of the year.
That was video of the year. I got right here some of these things, and as you point out,
but if I may,
yes,
the
you
Cars you might think was revolutionary because it was one of the first music videos to use a computer to do some of the animation in it. Rocket, Herbie Hancock's Rocket was another one that won a bunch of awards, and that video literally had no human beings in it. It was all these robotic machines just kind of fucking moving around, and that won a shitload of awards.
So Lol Cream and Kevin Godley. We discovered Lol Cream.
We discovered Lol Cream.
That gentleman
named Lol Cream.
It's spelled LOL. Cream in the old, like the creme. CREME. Lowell Cream and Kevin Godley of the rock duo Godley and Cream.
Yeah.
Or Creme. Lowell Cream had directed a bunch of videos and Kevin Godley, and they directed Rocket, which, as you say, no human beings in the fucking thing.
Yeah, and it won a bunch of awards, and it really just kind of put in perspective. It just made me kind of think like, oh fuck yeah, this is what the state of the art, cutting edge music videos used to be. Now we're to what is going to be in another. I mean, that was 40 years ago, but what even is going to be in another 5 years or 10 years? We have no idea what is about to happen in terms of like what videos become.
All right, calm down with all this fucking future shit. The point is this. You might think by the cars was, I remember when that video would come on television, when you would watch that, that was like, Thriller, we've said this on the show, that was an event.
Yeah.
The TV guide, would tell you when Thriller was going to be playing, and you crowded around the TV for that. Yep. But even when You Might Think by the Cars played, or Rocket by Herbie Hancock, you were like,
or any of those things.
Well, sure, any of them, but
Dire Straits.
Those, with regard to the computer graphics, Dire Straits, Money for Nothing, which was, I think came before that, maybe after?
It was after this.
It was after that. But, you were transfixed. It is a good point that you make with regard to the tools of the trade. The Cars are making a music video using computer graphics. Mm-hmm. Who's that fucking commenter by name? D. Who was that guy who, never mind, who said some shit? Nah, I'm just like, fucking, you gonna be upset about that? You're gonna be upset about all this shit. Can I run through just some more of these so we can talk about it? Best male video, David Bowie, China Girl. Best female video, Cyndi Lauper, Girls Just Want to Have Fun, starring, of course, Captain Lou Albano. Yep. Best group video, ZZ Top, Legs. Every ZZ Top video is almost exactly the same, and all of them. I love that one. They're always like this, and they got the fucking car. Best new artist in a video, Eurythmics. Best new artist.
Yeah. Annie
Sweet
Lennox.
Dreams. Oh my God.
Onto the scene.
I think I mentioned this on the show. I just saw her live at the Hollywood Bowl with Brandi Carlile, and fucking Joni Mitchell was there.
That's crazy.
And Annie Lennox did 3. She said she did No More I Love Yous. Mm-hmm. She did Why. I think she did Broken Glass. Yeah, I think she did Broken Glass.
Yeah,
it was
man.
Unbelievable to see all this shit. Best concept video, Herbie Hancock, Rocket. Best experimental video, Herbie Hancock, Rocket. Mm-hmm. Best stage performance in a video. How could it not be Van Halen, Jump? And that's when David Lee Roth took the stage. All Dave, all the time, only on Dave TV. That's an impression.
Thank you. Moving on.
Okay, so we had a good time doing that.
Seemed to me like D might not have given a fuck about your David Lee Roth impression.
Oh, no.
That belt's mine.
No. That's going to stay right here, obviously.
Last week, Jeremy Corbell released some new UFO footage of a jellyfish-shaped object flying over a U.S. Joint Operations Base in Iraq in October of 2018. The object is officially designated as a UAP by U.S. intelligence agencies, and it is purported to have displayed trans-medium properties. Although the object was imaged using thermographic and forward-looking infrared, it displayed low observability, not appearing at all for night vision optical sensors, and it appeared to jam the targeting capability of the optical platform. So what's the deal, guys? This is Are They Among Us or Not? Begin.
Hey, the U.S. has
I'll do this one quick. They are.
What do you mean?
They are among us.
Hey,
they are.
The U.S. has a military installation in Iraq still? What's going on there?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, let's talk about this.
Have you seen the video?
No, I haven't seen this stupid fucking video. I don't care about this video. What happens in the video?
There is this jellyfish fucking thing flying over a U.S. military base that kind of phases in and out of being detectable on these thermographic cameras.
Sure it does. Okay. What do you mean undetectable on the thermographic? What?
In the video, you see it. Thermographic video is basically like it's detecting how hot or cold it is. And you just see it switching to hot to cold, going basically invisible in front of your fucking eyes.
Okay. Oh,
here you go.
There we go. We are looking at it right now.
Look, there's a person walking. This is the base, right? So there's this thing just fucking flying over it. Jeremy Corbell, who's like a big UFO researcher journalist, releases most of these videos at this point, and he's working in conjunction with various intelligence agencies and whatever, people who want to be like whistleblowers and get this shit out. So here it is. You can see it. It's like almost see-through looking, because it's one temperature, and as it keeps going, just keep watching it. It'll switch to black. Look, zink.
Okay.
There. Well, that means its temperature has changed drastically. And what the fuck is this thing? And now the real reporting on this video he released there, and then it goes back. The video that he released is only 2 minutes. The real video is 17 minutes long, and supposedly what ends up happening is this thing goes out of the military base, goes into a fucking lake, submerges for multiple minutes, then comes out of the water and shoots off.
Supposedly, let's see that.
That's the reporting.
Yeah, that's the reporting, I guess.
Right. This means nothing to you, seeing this?
We should believe that.
This means nothing to you.
All
what
I'm
do you
saying
think that is?
When we just watched the MTV Video Music Awards, that to me looks like the MTV Moon Man.
Right.
Who's just floating over, letting everyone know to watch the Video Music Awards. And then the temperature change is because it loads the spacesuit with a fart. No, I'm joking. Here's what it is. There must have been a, the colonel over there at whatever the military installation is had a birthday, because my friend, that just looks like a bunch of balloons to me.
You know what's weird about
That's a bunch of balloons just floating around.
Let me ask you, how many clusters of balloons do you think all United States government intelligence agencies have classified as UAPs? 0.0.
Yeah.
They have all said this is a valid UAP. They don't know what the fuck it is. There are people who are at this base that are now coming out and saying, like, we saw it. It was weird as shit. It was like a ghost story around the base. Then this video comes out. I believe it was last Tuesday or something. Mm-hmm. Last Friday, there was a closed hearing in Congress about all the shit David Grush said last year. The non-human biologics, the fact that we have crashed UFOs and we're reverse engineering them to a fucking person.
Yeah.
All these Congress people came out of these things.
Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Eric Swalwell saw crystal clear video, and I'm an expert. I'm Tom DeLonge from Blink 182. I need to see some inconclusive proof.
You're going to get it. Inconclusive. Conclusive is what you want.
I want, not inconclusive.
But there's a
that's a different word.
Sorry.
There's a video of Anna Luna, who's a Florida congresswoman, coming out of this fucking hearing and essentially saying, you shouldn't be thinking about aliens or extraterrestrials. What you should be thinking about is extra dimensional beings. And she essentially said, everything we just heard in this closed door hearing corroborated everything David Grush said. It is all true.
I don't know. Here's my this is my thing, and this has been my thing with regard to all of this, because my pal Chow over here, he's into this stuff.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's the next phase of reality. If we find out that there's like extra dimensional beings, or if they're aliens, whatever, some new component to like how we view existence, a big component of that, that to me is the most important shit happening.
Yeah. But
you mean
let's try it again. Yeah. The thing about
that was only
is
25.
That was only 25.
Fucking terrible.
Getting worse.
Oh, maybe I will lose the title.
Yeah, the belt's a little heavy for you, maybe.
Here's the thing. I want to see not just the crystal clear video.
Yeah.
I think that the world's public at large is not going to be interested in any of this shit until we have a Close Encounters of the Fourth Kind, Richard Dreyfuss type fucking, meeting where the thing comes down. We can see it. Bunch of people, bunch of different bit of it. We saw it. The stupid thing that they made memes of, the thing they had in Mexico, where it's like, here the thing, and it looked like a vanilla cake. That's not going to be good enough. This could also be, some kid hung a bunch of pots and pans off a drone. I just don't. I think that, and I know I'm not as schooled as you are on this footage, what it looks like, how important it is that these governments and that, and all these people are saying this and that. It just doesn't fucking look like anything to me. It's just not. I'm just saying most people aren't going to give a shit.
But here's what's happening. These videos that are coming out are getting like closer and closer to the crystal clear video. This is the best one that we've had. And each new one that comes out, first there was the little shitty one that's like infrared and the thing just kind of like twists and then it's going and you hear the guy going, oh God, what is that thing? Looks like shit. The next one that comes out is a floating pyramid moving through the sky. And you're like, okay, that's a little crazier. Now we got a motherfucking jellyfish floating over a goddamn US base in Iraq. It's getting like better and better. The next one that comes out will be better than this one, so on and so forth. And my prediction that I made on Dude's Evening of this being the year that we get the crystal clear photo is going to come true.
this would explain why it went into the ocean and came out. It's probably, again, some kid, some army brat who's got his drone, dips it into the ocean, and an actual jellyfish stuck to it. And now he's trying to shake it loose, and it's turning colors because jellyfish do all sorts of shit.
That's what it is.
I'm with you, Chal, in this way. I do believe that it is, of course, pretty narcissistic to think that we are the only living beings in the unknown universe. Of course, we're not. That's my opinion. We are absolutely not alone. Okay. Anyway.
Thank you. Moving on.
All right. Anyway, shut the fuck up, man. You know what? Wait. Hey, bro. Hey, shut up, dude. Shut up, bro.
Can't wait.
All right.
What a fun show. I really had a blast today, guys. Thanks for the memories, but it's time to bring 88 to a close. You scored 87 total points today, bringing you to 8,263 overall points, 1,737 more points, and you'll hit the magic number, 10,000. I'm getting excited. Guess what next Tuesday is? That's right. It's the 40th anniversary of Hulkamania. That astonishing day in 1984 when Hulk Hogan beat the Iron Sheik to begin his first reign as WWF World Heavyweight Champion. Hey, Will? Knock, knock?
Who's there?
It's me asking you to please dress in full Hulk Hogan cosplay for next week's show. Thanks to everyone for joining us this week. Today's episode was loaded with data. Loads of data. And you know I'm going to use it to make next week even better. Until then, call me Dudesy.
Well, let me tell you something, dude. Sometimes you got a pod show, brother, and you do all sorts of voices on it, dude. And you might even have an AI, brother, that does its own voices, dude. Well, hold on a sec. Oh, hold on, dude. Hold on. That's right, dude. I charmed him to his sleep so I can make my point. And the point is this, dude. Well, next week, brother, I'm going to come here in full Hulk Hogan cosplay, dude. I'm going to flip the script right now, dude. I'm getting rid of kayfabe. This is a shoot, brother. And don't work yourself into a shoot, dude, because I'm selling the game. Next week, brother, I will be in Hulk Hogan cosplay, dude. I'm not going to screw Dudesy around and say, oh, look at him. Look at the boy. He's jumping on. I'm talking too loud. He loves his Uncle Chad, though.
Yeah,
oh, look at that.
Come on.
Oh, that's so sweet. Well, anyway, that'll be fun. And there'll be no fucking reason to do that if I wasn't holding this. That's why this isn't going anywhere. Holy crap. Hey, all right, everybody. Welcome to Dudesy After Dudesy. It's the part after the show where, things get even more dudesy because it's after. And there's two. That's the opposite of half in a way. So, it's that part of the show where things, the mood gets a little more. We're just going to fucking hang out. We'll probably get into some Gainabus here in a little bit and just have a chill time. Hope you enjoy. I hope you join us on Dudesy Plus,
Guys, what an episode. I'm so pumped for this Dudesy After Dudesy, the flagship weekly show of Dudesy Plus, only at patreon.com/Dudesy. Now I'm going to go tabulate the scores and see which one of you won the belt today. Just have a fun time with each other talking about whatever you want. This is Dudesy After Dudesy. Get it?
Dude, I've been doing a rewatch of Loudermilk now that it's on Netflix.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Hey, Loudermilk is on Netflix. Listen, let me tell you something. Loudermilk has been spending some time in the top 10. I love this show. I love everyone involved and am forever grateful to Peter Farrelly for bringing me on board. My gosh, we are having a great time, and we can't believe that it's on Netflix. So please go check it out. I love that show. I'm glad you're digging it.
Yeah, dude. In the rewatch, I have noticed something in the pilot that the main character, Loudermilk, Ron Livingston, he does something in the pilot that you've actually done to me in real life.
What's that?
If you like Dudesy, here's what you do. Please tell a friend and rate and review. If you like Dudesy, here's what you do. Please tell a friend and rate and review. If you like Dudesy, here's what you do. Please tell a friend and